In today's video, I am going to show you how to crochet an easy 5-petal flower. It only takes a few minutes to make, and I have used the flowers to decorate some of my crochet projects like tops and baskets. The first step is to make a magic ring. Please use any method that is easiest for you. If you're not comfortable with the magic ring, you can chain 2 and work your stitches into the first chain. The next step is to work 10 single crochet stitches into the ring. Make sure your stitches are not too tight. Leave enough room to work the round 2 stitches. Mark the first stitch. This helps you know where to slip stitch at the end of the round. Continue working and I'll meet you when you have 10 single crochets. These are all 10 stitches. Now we are going to close the magic ring. Hold the stitches with one hand and gently pull the yarn tail. You'll see the center beginning to close. Keep pulling until the hole in the middle closes completely. Next, I'm going to close the round by slip stitching into the first stitch. This is where putting a stitch marker at the beginning of the round becomes very helpful. We are now going to start making petals. If you want to use 2 colors like I did here, watch the video up to the end. I will demonstrate how to change colors when starting round 2. I'm starting round 2 to make the petals of the flower. Chain 3. Place a double crochet in the first stitch. That's the stitch with a stitch marker. In the same stitch, work a second double crochet. Chain 3. Slip stitch into the same first stitch. This is the first petal. You can now remove the stitch marker and continue. Slip stitch into the next stitch. Slip stitch into the following stitch, which is the third stitch on your round. Chain 3, and work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Chain 3 again, and slip stitch into the same stitch. Slip stitch into the next stitch. Slip stitch into the following stitch, and this is stitch number 5 on your round. From here onwards, we are going to repeat the same steps. Your next petals should be in the 7th, and the last one will be in the 9th stitch of your round. Continue, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I just completed petal number 5, which is the last petal. The next step is to slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. And then finally chain 1, cut your yarn, and pull through to tighten. Our flower is complete. Now we just need to weave in the yarn ends. Thread the yarn tail onto the yarn needle and weave it through the stitches on the back of the flower. When you're done weaving, cut the excess yarn tails. If you'd like to use different colors for round 1 and round 2, Let me quickly show you how to join a new yarn color for round 2. After completing round 1, fasten off, weave in the loose end so that you have a clean circle. Insert your hook in any stitch from round 1, and in this case, I'll insert my hook in this marked stitch. Pull the yarn through the stitch and chain 3. Leave a slightly longer tail when joining the new yarn color, and you can weave it in later. Now you can start round 2 and crochet the petals just the same way we've been doing. I hope you enjoyed making this crochet flower with me today. If you found this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more beginner-friendly crochet projects. And also, please like and share this video.